In this video, we'll take a look at the 9 best credit cards that earn 5% cashback with no annual fee. The cards on this list cover a bunch of different categories, from gas stations and grocery stores to restaurants and home utilities. Feel free to pause the video to read the disclaimer or find the full disclaimer in the video description below. Each card in this video offers 5% cashback, 5x points, or a 5% discount for certain types of purchases. And every single card also has no annual fee to worry about. Most of these cards also don't require any paid memberships in order to earn those rewards. Since most of these cards work differently, we've grouped them into 4 different categories: set category cards, store-specific cards, rotating category cards, and customizable category cards. We won't be going over every aspect of each of these cards. Instead, we'll focus on the main credit card rewards they offer and any sign-up promotions they have. We do have full reviews of some of these cards, which you can check out after this video. First, let's go over a few credit cards that offer 5% cashback year-round on certain spend categories. Both of the cards we'll go over are from AAA. We'll be looking at the AAA Travel Advantage and the AAA Daily Advantage Visa Signature cards, which are issued by Comenity Bank. With both of these cards, you do not need to be a AAA member to apply for the card. It's important to keep in mind though that this card's only available in certain areas. Also, you can currently only hold one AAA Visa Signature credit card. You can't have both cards under your name. With the AAA Travel Advantage Visa Signature credit card, you'll earn 5% cashback on gas station and EV charging station purchases on the first $7,000 spent on those purchases combined within a calendar year. And then you'll earn 1% cashback on those purchases over that cap for the rest of the year. You'll also earn 3% cashback on purchases at grocery stores, restaurants, AAA, and on travel. And there seems to be no cap on the cashback for the 3% categories. You'll also get 1% cashback on other purchases. Now with the AAA Daily Advantage card, you'll earn 5% cashback on grocery store purchases. You'll also earn 3% cashback on purchases at wholesale clubs, gas and EV charging stations, pharmacies, AAA, and on streaming services. Bear in mind, you'll earn that 5% cashback on grocery store purchases and 3% cashback on wholesale club and gas purchases on the first $10,000 spent per calendar year across those combined categories. And then you'll earn 1% cashback in those categories over that cap for the rest of the year. You'll also get 1% cashback on other purchases with this card. It's good to note people have reported that some Walmart Supercenter locations may also code as grocery store purchases for the 5% back, which isn't common with most credit cards. This isn't guaranteed though, and could change at any time, so you'll have to test it out to see if it works for certain locations in your area. The same sign-up offer is available for both of these AAA cards. With their current offer, you can earn a $100 statement credit when you spend $1,000 within the first 90 days of account opening. These cards also have no foreign transaction fees either. Since you can only pick one card, it's good to take a look at your spending to see which card will give you the most value. I personally think the AAA Daily Advantage Visa Signature credit card is a bit more valuable since some Walmart Supercenter locations can potentially earn that 5% back, in addition to regular grocery stores. If you have a Player 2 set up with your partner, then each of you could apply for one of these cards to effectively get both for your household. Now let's move on to the store-specific cards. First, we have the Amazon Prime Rewards Visa Signature card, which is issued by Chase. While you don't need to be an Amazon Prime member to get the card, you may want to be a member for the elevated rewards. With this card, if you have an eligible Amazon Prime membership, you'll earn unlimited 5% back or 5x points on your Amazon.com purchases, online or in-store purchases at both Amazon Fresh and Whole Foods Market, and on Chase travel purchases. If you don't have an eligible Amazon Prime membership though, you'll instead earn unlimited 3% back on all those purchases. You can also earn unlimited 2% back at gas stations, at restaurants for dining in and takeout, and on local transit and commuting, including rideshares, and you'll earn unlimited 1% back on other purchases anywhere Visa's accepted. You can also get a $100 Amazon gift card upon approval with an eligible Amazon Prime membership. There are also no foreign transaction fees for this card. This is a great card for anyone that's an Amazon Prime member or wants to become one and shops at Amazon frequently. Next is the Capital One Walmart Rewards MasterCard. You don't need a paid membership to Walmart Plus to get this card or the cashback rates. This card offers 5% back, or 5x points, at Walmart.com and on the Walmart app for delivery and pickup orders, and 2% back on in-store purchases at Walmart. This is actually a really powerful card if you shop at Walmart pretty often. If you select pickup or delivery for your orders, whether it's for groceries, household items, or general merchandise, you'll be able to get that 5% back, as long as you're not checking out in the store. With this card, you'll also earn 2% back at restaurants and on travel, and 1% back anywhere else MasterCard's accepted. They do have a sign-up promotion right now, which allows you to earn 5% back in-store at Walmart for your first 12 months after being approved for the card when you use your Capital One Walmart Rewards card with Walmart Pay specifically, which is a contactless way to pay using your phone at Walmart stores. There are also no foreign transaction fees with this card either. If you shop at Walmart pretty often, this is a good card to consider. Next, we have the Target Circle card, formerly known as the Target Red card. You don't need to have a paid membership to Target Circle 360 in order to get the Target Circle card or the rewards that come with it. The Target Circle card comes in 3 main forms: the credit card, debit card, and reloadable card. All 3 of these cards give you a 5% discount on your purchases at Target, both online and in-store, so it's instant savings applied to your order at checkout, as opposed to cashback redeemable at a later time. You'll also get free 2-day shipping with any of the Target Circle cards. The credit card version, which is issued by TD Bank, technically comes in 2 forms: the basic store card that only works at Target, and the upgraded card, which is a MasterCard. The MasterCard version does offer some added rewards, like 2% back on dining and gas purchases, and 1% back everywhere else outside of Target. The MasterCard also has no foreign transaction fees. Target's currently offering a sign-up promotion for any of the Target Circle cards. When you spend at least $50 on a qualifying purchase using your card, you can get $50 as a credit to your account or as a discount on a future purchase, depending on the type of card you apply for. With all the options available for the Target Circle card, the reloadable card and the debit card are usually better options, since the core benefits are the same and they're not credit cards, so applying won't affect your credit. If you shop at Target fairly often, then the Target Circle card is a great option to consider adding to your wallet. Next, we have the rotating category cards. The 2 cards in this category are the Discover It Cashback card and the Chase Freedom Flex card. Both cards earn 5% cashback on categories that rotate each quarter, according to the cashback calendar that's set by the card that year. For both of these cards, the 5% cashbacks on up to $1,500 in purchases across the categories featured in a given quarter combined. Once you hit the cap, you'll then earn 1% cashback on purchases in those categories above that spend cap for the rest of the quarter. Bear in mind, with both of these cards, you'll only be able to earn that 5% back if you activate the quarterly offer. With Discover, you need to activate it before you spend in the 5% categories, otherwise you won't earn the cash back. And with Chase, you need to activate it by their deadline each quarter to earn the cash back on their 5% categories. Both Chase and Discover will usually feature 2 to 3 categories per quarter. So if you have both cards, you could potentially earn the 5% back on 4 to 6 different categories, depending on if there's any overlap in the categories both cards feature that quarter. As for the most common categories that are featured on their cashback calendars, we'll usually see categories like gas stations and EV charging stations, grocery stores, restaurants, PayPal, digital wallets, and some specific retail stores like Amazon, Walmart, and Target. We'll also sometimes see categories like department stores, drugstores, home improvement stores, Whole Foods, select wholesale clubs, fitness clubs and gym memberships, and select streaming services. With the Discover It Cashback card, on top of the 5% cashback on the quarterly categories, you'll also earn 1% cashback on all other purchases. The Discover It Cashback card's also running a promotion right now, which is their unlimited cashback match. With the offer, Discover will match all the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year with the card. So if you earn $150 cashback, they'll give you an extra $150 on top of that. Plus, if you use a referral link to apply for the card, you can currently get an extra $100 bonus on top of the cashback match promotion if you use your card to make a purchase within your first 3 months of account opening. So there's no spend amount you have to hit right now for the bonus. Since I do have this card myself, I've included my referral link in the video description below if you'd like to use it. There are also no foreign transaction fees with this card, and it offers a 0% intro APR for 15 months from account opening on all new purchases. With the Chase Freedom Flex credit card, on top of the 5% cashback, or 5x points, earned on those quarterly categories, you'll also earn 5% cashback on travel purchased through Chase's portal as well. In addition, you'll also earn 3% cashback on dining, including takeout and qualifying delivery services, 3% cashback at drugstores, and 1% on all other purchases. Right now, they're also offering a $200 sign-up bonus if you spend $500 on purchases in the first 3 months of opening your account, which is a really nice bonus to spend ratio. I have this card myself, so my referral link's in the description below if you'd like to use it to help support this channel. They do sometimes have an extra promotion on top of their sign-up bonus, which is 5% cashback on gas station and/or grocery store purchases for your first year with the card, up to a certain spend cap for the year. They're not running that extra offer right now, but it's good to take advantage of it if it's available when you apply. Bear in mind, this card does have a 3% foreign transaction fee. You can also get a 0% interest APR for 15 months from account opening on your new purchases with the card. It's also good to note that these rewards are technically earned as points, which can be redeemed for cashback at the rate of 1 cent per point. You can also transfer your points to Chase's travel partners if you do have eligible premium cards with Chase, like the Sapphire Preferred or Reserve, so you can get even more value out of your points than the typical 1 cent per point. Finally, let's go over the customizable category cards. What's great about these cards is you can actually decide which categories you want to get the 5% cashback on, and you're free to get the cashback on the category year-round or change it if you like. So both of the cards we'll go over are great supplemental cards to any of the other cards on this list. The two cards we'll look at either allow you to manually select your category or simply structure your spending to essentially pick your category. The first card we have is the City Custom Cash Card. With this card, you'll earn 5% cashback or 5x points on your highest eligible spend category each billing cycle, for up to $500 spent per billing cycle. If you go above the $500 spend cap within a given billing cycle, you'll then earn 1% cashback on purchases made in that category over that cap for the rest of that billing cycle. You'll also earn 1% cashback on all other purchases. What's great about this card is you don't have to activate the offer like you do with the rotating category card. You'll automatically earn the cashback in your highest eligible spend category, and since it's per billing cycle, you can effectively change the category every month if you like. The best way to use this card is to first determine which category you'd like to get the 5% back on from City's set list of categories, and then use your City Custom Cash Card only for purchases in that one specific category. Ideally, you'd want to pick a category that you spend a good amount of money on every month that you're not able to get 5% back on with other credit cards in your lineup. The categories you can choose from for the 5% cashback include gas stations, grocery stores, restaurants, select travel, select transit, select streaming services, drugstores, fitness clubs, home improvement stores, and live entertainment. You can currently also earn a $200 bonus after spending $1,500 on purchases within the first 6 months of account opening. Bear in mind this card does have a foreign transaction fee of 3%. You can also get a 0% interest APR for 15 months on your new purchases with this card as well. One other great thing about this card is that it's often possible to get a second City Custom Cash Card down the line, like if you do a product change from a different City card after getting your first City Custom Cash Card, for example. If you do this, you could use both City Custom Cash Cards to get the 5% back on 2 different categories, each with a $500 spend cap per billing cycle. The last card on our list is the US Bank Cash Plus Visa Signature Credit Card, which can be a really great supplemental card to any credit card lineup, as it offers a number of categories to pick from that aren't normally listed as categories for most popular credit cards. With this card, you'll earn 5% cashback on your first $2,000 in eligible net purchases each quarter on the combined 2 categories you choose from their set list. In addition to the 5% back on the 2 categories of your choice, you'll also earn 5% cashback on prepaid air, hotel, and car reservations booked directly through US Bank's Rewards Travel Center, 2% cashback on one everyday category of your choice, and 1% cashback on all other eligible purchases. Bear in mind, with this card, you do need to manually select your 2 5% cashback categories and 1 2% cashback category each quarter, and once you do so, they're locked in for that quarter. If you don't pick your Cash Plus categories every quarter, all your eligible net purchases will only earn the basic 1% cashback, so be sure to set your categories ahead of time. The full list of eligible categories includes fast food, home utilities, TV, internet and streaming, department stores, cell phone, electronic stores, sporting goods stores, gyms and fitness centers, ground transportation, movie theaters, furniture stores, and select clothing stores. Some of the best categories to use this card for are recurring charges that most people pay for, like home utilities, like water, gas, and electric bills, and depending on your monthly expenses, categories like TV, internet, and streaming, and gyms and fitness centers. For the one everyday category of your choice for 2% back, you can choose from grocery stores and grocery delivery, restaurants, and gas stations and EV charging stations. Right now, you can also get a $200 bonus after applying online and spending $1,000 in eligible purchases within your first 120 days of opening your account. Keep in mind, there is a foreign transaction fee of 3% for this card. You can also get a 0% intro APR for your first 15 billing cycles on new purchases with your card. When selecting your categories for the 5% cashback, if you're picking categories like home utilities, be sure to check ahead of time to make sure each company you're with allows you to pay your bill with a credit card, that they'll accept this card, which is a Visa, and whether there are any fees for paying with a credit card. If there is a fee, make sure it's still worth it to use the card in terms of the fee you'll pay and the 5% cashback you'll earn. Otherwise, it may not be worth using the card to pay your bill. Earning 5% cashback on less conventional, but still substantial categories like home utilities and TV, internet, and streaming, which most people spend at least a few $100s on a month, makes this a really powerful card. That wraps up our list of the best 5% cashback credit cards with no annual fees. All of these cards offer great cashback rewards, and many of them also have a nice sign-up offer as well. It's important to note that you'll need pretty good credit to be approved for the cards on this list. Also, bear in mind that the sign-up offers for these cards may change in the future, so always search online before applying so you can get the best sign-up offer available at that time. Let me know in the comments, how many credit cards do you have that earn 5% cashback, and which specific cards are they? If you enjoyed this video, you may be interested in this video next, where we give a full review of the Discover It cashback card, or this video, where we cover some of the best catch-all credit cards that earn you 1.5% to 3% cashback on your miscellaneous purchases. If this video was helpful to you, it'd be a huge help if you could click like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps our videos get out to more people to help them save money, and it's totally free. If you want to be notified when we post new videos, be sure to click the notification bell as well. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.